Yogi Clan, welcome back to Yogi Cycle Service. Today I got something a little different. Do you know what I don't like? I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like a dull knife. You know what I don't like even more than a dull knife? My lack of ability to sharpen said dull knife. So let's check out this knife. I did sharpen it most recently, not on this stone, but on a similar stone to this. Wow, more dull than I thought it was. Okay, well, it's pretty bad. You know what I do like? I do like a sharp knife, and I have one right here. So maybe you're like me, and maybe you don't want to use this sharp knife because you don't want to dull it, because you know that your knife sharpening skills are not that great. We're going to fix that today, and I'm going to show you how. Hopefully. This is a test. But before we get into that, I want to welcome you back to Yogi Cycle Service, and I thank you for joining us. I hope you find this video beneficial. I hope you find it helpful. Here at Yogi Cycle Service, we do everything motorcycle related, whether it's fixing motorcycles, working on motorcycles, giving you tips, giving you tricks, giving you pointers, giving you whatever to help keep your bike running. But we also do yogi related stuff. And today is going to be yogi related stuff because I am really frustrated over not having a very sharp knife at all. If you're not subscribed to this channel, I ask you to check around, surf around, and see some of my other videos. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up and do me a favor and mash on that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, I thank you for coming back and checking out this video. I hope it helps. I have done everything. I have tried my darndest to try to work a knife on here and get it sharp. You know, I've practiced for years. When that didn't work, got me one of these. I thought, hey man, I hear these are pretty good, but you know what that does? That winds up just tearing off all the metal on your knife blade. It kind of works, but it leaves your knife really kind of bad. So then I went out and got the Lansky system. It's got the ceramic rods and it's got the steel rods. And I put the Lansky system together and I ran my knife through it and I tried to get that sharp, but you know what? It still didn't really work. So I even bought the gimmicks, the kinds that you see on Facebook, on YouTube, and the little infomercials, and got one of these thingies. And yeah, it fairly worked, and it even came with one that you could put on your keychain. And you know what? None of these things really, at the end of the day, made it where I could shave with the knife. And that's what I want. I want a knife that can shave. And you know what? I've tried every one of these systems, and honestly, the one I really wanted to learn, the one I really wanted to do well at, was this one, the old school one. But you know what? I have tried and tried and tried. I want something sharp. I have seen other YouTubers make a sharpening stone or make a sharpening wheel out of a grinder. So we are going to attempt to do that. I have this very old grinder, which I am willing to part with to dedicate to a knife sharpening system because I got a brand new grinder. Well, not brand new, a newer grinder over there. So we're going to dedicate that one to Yogi Cycle Service and this one to becoming a knife sharpener. So let's figure out how to make this desk benchtop grinder work for sharpening knives. It's the first time I've ever done this, so hey, don't shoot the messenger. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, and by the way, I can't find my jigsaw. I don't know if I let somebody borrow it or it's just MIA in the garage. So we're gonna have to try to create a wheel with a circular saw. So we're gonna get it close, and then what we're gonna wind up doing is taking the chisel to getting it to true, and then we're gonna put in its particle boards what we're using. Then we got some polish that we're gonna put on there and see if it'll sharpen our knife. Next step. This is white polishing compound. It is in a bar form. You can get it in green or in white. Green has less grit to it. White has more grit. I am keeping it in the Ziploc bag to keep it moist. I'm going to try to get a good bit on here first, and then we'll turn it on and try to coat more on here. All right, so here's the plan. Straight up and down is 90. Coming out this way will give you a 15-degree cut. Coming out to here, I had a protractor, like I said, but I don't know where I put it. But mentally, if you sharpen it here, it'd be like you're sharpening flat. So if you come back on it a little bit, it'll give you a 15-degree cut. Come back a little further, give you a 20-degree cut. So we're going to shoot for about this height. Remember, this spins this backwards, so you need to turn your thing backwards, otherwise it's going to shoot the knife at you. All right, so we got it backwards. We're not going to be up here on the flat. We're going to be more about here. Holy cow. Let's run that through one more time each side. All right, so I'm holding it fairly flat. Oh, I think I took off whatever I put on. All right, Yogi clans, I'm going to tell you how it is. I worked all weekend long trying to get that knife sharp on that grinder. And let me tell you, it probably all, again, just like before, boils down to angles. And let's just say Yogi sometimes is not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Did you see what I did there? Anyways, I tried like heck to get this knife sharp on that grinder to where I could shave with it, and let's just say I haven't mastered it yet. It's kind of like the other sharpeners. You know, everyone on YouTube goes, "Oh man, you can sharpen your knife in seconds. Anybody can do this." Yeah, no. And maybe it's something that, you know, with some practice I'll be able to get. It was even less sharp after I did the grinder. I did a whole lot better. It made this thing a whole lot sharper just doing that. And for me, this just worked a whole lot better. Let's just face it, Yogi's just not good at sharpening knives. It is definitely not shaving any hairs. So I hope you get better results, better answers. I will try keep using the grinder and see if I can get it to work. If I can get it to work, I'll bring you an update video if I can get it to work right. But as of right now, I'm pretty sure it's the operator, not the equipment. So don't beat me up too bad because I don't know how to sharpen a knife really well. I'm trying. I really am trying. But if you got any points, hey, come over and show me, because I've watched 200 YouTube videos on how to sharpen a knife, and I still stink. All right, Yogi Clan, thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hey, it was really easy. It was a fun little experiment to do. So I hope you had fun with it. I did. All right, y'all. I'll catch you next video. Peace.